we've always delighted in competition, and quite frankly, there's no real competition within the London markets. I think the motivation behind listing Barrick's African assets separately in London is strange for me, because Randgold Resources is in all accounts a North American market company, and it's got primary listings in London and the US. I think it's going to be very interesting for us to see those assets valued by the market. So all in all, I think it's important. I think it's also an interesting sign that majors are struggling to deliver value as a consolidated business, and that they feel that by splitting up their assets in different markets, they'll be able to create more value. And that maybe that's going to be the start of the consolidation that I've always talked about. Ultimately leads to the breakup again, because particularly in gold, there's very little synergy, and maybe that's a start of the industry right sizing down to more appropriate business units, and if that's the case, I think that's very good for the industry. I think this year is going to be a relatively flat year, sort of 1,000 to 1,200. It might peak a little bit above 1,200 momentarily, but not something I believe is fundamental.